The Great Cove solar projects are the largest solar projects in the state of Pennsylvania. It's the biggest sense of accomplishment there is, completing a construction project in general, but then especially at this magnitude.
The University of Pennsylvania signed on to the President's Climate Commitment back in 2009, which included us trying to reach carbon neutrality by 2042. So this power purchase agreement that we signed with AES, Great Cove 1 and 2, reduces our electricity footprint for both Penn and the health system in the Philadelphia area by 70%. It reduces Penn's carbon footprint by 26%. We went through a pandemic during this period, which changed many things. Supply chain, costs, and so what I'm most proud is that AES's team and our team continued to work through all of those challenges, and we actually, to the month, finished the project within the schedule of the contract.
To be able to honor our commitments to Penn, given all of the constraints and pulling mountains out of the ground, quite literally with boulders, while simultaneously installing 60 miles of underground, is something that we're extremely proud of. We don't just build these projects and leave. We're here for the lifetime of the project, setting ourselves up to be good neighbors to the folks that have been here for, in some instances, hundreds of years.
Well, we do dairy farming mostly and crops, and now we're farming solar panel.
The farmer just likes to create something, whether it's something that grows out of the ground or it's something that shines from the sky. And there's excitement in that. Solar has made it easy to feel that way. You just have to give your blessing that it's allowed to take place. AES needs to benefit from this, and so does the local farmer, and they went above and beyond to make us feel comfortable.
After farming like 64 years, you're at the mercy of the market. The milk goes up and it goes down, and you can't plan on how you can function.
How do we put in place an investment that is less labor intensive, but also gives them the ability to generate an income, and in our case, hopefully through 3 generations. You can plan for 20 to 50 years with this. That's significant.
Makes you sleep at night. So you keep your bills paid.
It's always been there, and it'll continue to be there. It's just us having the technology now to capture it, take advantage of it, and use it for a good purpose. I think it's a pretty noble cause to be part of.
We always include faculty, students, and staff in our sustainability initiatives. It's important that we educate the future leaders who are going to be left with addressing this climate crisis beyond those of us who are working on it today.
I think in the moment it feels like digging a hole, but I know in the back of my mind there's a much larger reasoning to what I'm doing. Soil is one of our lifelines. We grow food in it, we build on it, we use it for resources. And so if we're not properly taking care of the land, then really there's no point. The soil makes up everything we do. It's going to give us a lot of really valuable information about land management.
It's not very often that you get to work hand in hand with your PPA off-taker and be able to perform studies that are going to help us with, ensuring that the dirt that we're building upon is safe and clean, and to be able to enhance that for future work is also something that we're extremely lucky to have in working with Penn.
I think our responsibility is to use this facility as a model of what others can do to promote renewable energy, but to also reduce one's carbon footprint.
It's the biggest opportunity that I've ever been given to give back to others, which is our ability to put as much clean energy and offset carbon emissions to the best of our abilities. And I feel like in the construction industry, it is the opportunity to have the most impact in our lifetime. So to be standing here under 2 years later, for lack of a better term, it's a lot of emotions, but It's the most proud I've ever been in my career.